Alright, welcome. Got a Super Mario Brothers 1. It is Friday, November 24th, a perfect day to eat mushrooms. And I chose this game because this was a game that my mom loved. And today marks 4 years since she passed away. And in fact, I think the last time I played this game was like just over 4 years ago because I made a video for her. That was the first video I did where I would play a game and every time I'd fail, I'd take a little clip of hair. And I've done a handful of those videos. My nieces and nephews love them because I end up looking pretty silly. But thought it would be a good day to just play some Mario and reminisce a little. My mom wasn't a massive gamer by any stretch, but there are certain games she enjoyed. Obviously, the old Mario games, and she was a big fan of there we go. Big fan of the Wii Sports. She loved bowling. I left my Wii with my parents because they were playing it more than I was. Well, my mom was playing it more than I was. She would challenge Dad to bowling occasionally. Except for a few specific games. My dad was not much of a gamer at all. So I'd come over and visit. Mom would occasionally challenge me to some bowling. Almost missed that. But I knew she loved the old Mario games, and she'd occasionally talk about wishing there was a way to easily play those games. So at one point I was going to help them buy the games on the Wii. But then Nintendo released... Yay! Then Nintendo released this NES Classic. Like, well, there we go. Mom gets her Mario games, Dad gets Zelda, she had the Mood Strike. And there's a few other games in there that they might enjoy checking out. Like, I occasionally remember, like, just some random reactions to Mom. Ooh, I thought I was gonna die there. Mom watching me play some of my games. I've talked about a couple of them on this channel before. Like her watching me play Portal 2 and GLaDOS is like congratulating Shell on being like the only test subject to actually gain weight during suspended sleep. Or like, oh, while you were asleep, your birthday happened. Your parents called to say they never loved you and they're glad they gave you up to science. And Mom looks up from her book. She's like, what are you playing? This game is awful. She happened to walk in while I was playing Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear Solid 2. If you're familiar with the game, your character Raiden gets captured and tortured towards the end of the game, and they remove his clothing. And they kind of do like an Austin Powers thing, where there's things in the foreground to cover him. And then when you break free, you gotta find the other character to get your clothes back. And so you're running around like hunched over with your hands covering yourself. Mom walks in, she's like, why are you playing as a naked man covering himself? Like, oh, I'm trying to find another character to get my clothes back. She's like, okay. Like, I can make him do a cartwheel. She's like, no, that is fine. Another fun reaction I remember is we had like a NASCAR experience at a nearby mall one year. It's probably when I was like 17 or so. And like, so you'd sit inside this body of a NASCAR. I think it was a little bit smaller than an actual NASCAR, but I can't remember how close it was. Whew. And there were multiple screens for like your windshield, your side windows. Oh boy. what are you guys doing over there? But yeah, you had like screens for like your windshield, your side windows, and then there's like a rear view mirror so you can see. Oh, what was that? See what was coming up behind you. Wow, I am suddenly doing really bad. And like I said, I was like 17 at the time. Mom decided to ride along with me, and the problem was, since it was a video game, I was being very risky. Oh, come on. You know, I'm a teenager at the time. I'm an idiot behind the wheel. Although I was much less likely, to take risk when other people are in the vehicle. But this is a video game, so like, yeah, no one's going to get hurt. I'm just like flooring it through, going through tiny little gaps, sideswiping people. This is like my third attempt to make this video, and the second attempt I like did this castle without dying once. So this is the first time I lost all my lives in this castle. The second attempt I did without dying, and now we're back to the first attempt. This is fantastic. But yeah, it was amusing to me to see Mom just kind of like tense up as I was running through and barely missing all these other cars. Oh, at least I got that. I would have laughed so hard if he fell right after Bowser. Yep, Prince is another castle. Oh, I don't have much more time. When I started a YouTube channel, she wanted to be supportive, so she would watch a lot of videos, so I ended up, I would do my best to let her know, like, hey, here's a video you'll like, and don't watch this video, you're not going to like it at all. Ooh. Tried doing, I need to do more cat videos in general, but she liked it when I did the cat videos, and technically speaking, she's the one who gave me the cats. Someone abandoned them in Mom and Dad's yard, and so she called me up like, hey, you want some cats? Like, sure, why not? Ooh. So early on, we were trying to get the cats more acclimated to certain things. The cats used to be like really, well, I mean, they're not aggressive or anything, thankfully, but they're like afraid of everyone but me. Like whenever someone comes over, they run and hide behind the couch. Yeah. They're very interested by the outdoors. They don't really like going outdoors, but Mom came over a couple times back when they were young and still like very friendly with everyone, not just me, and tried getting them to go outdoors a couple times. We had gotten harnesses, and she put like a harness on one of them. He just went like dead weight, just collapsed over. It's like, all right, no harness, it's just carrying them. And oh my word, they did not want to be outside. One of them, I was able to keep a hold on one of them, and I just carried him back inside. The other one panicked and started running between the end of the porch and the door. I'm sitting there trying to open the door so he'd go in, but because the door opens out, he was like, oh, getting stuck. Good times. I have gotten them to go outside once since then. Just sitting on the porch and letting them come out of their own free will, and they explored for a minute and then ran and hid. But yeah, Mom loved the cat, so she enjoyed it when I did cat videos. And then I'd always try to do videos with games similar to this, like more kid-friendly games, things that I knew she would enjoy. Like I play a lot of my violin and not child appropriate games, but I always tried to mix in some fun ones because I knew she enjoyed watching my stuff. Now I do that because my sister's kids love watching my stuff, so I got to make sure there's adequate things for them to be able to enjoy. Ah! Oh no! I got a bit more time. I want to try to beat the. So, so I do think that this is on the NES Classic. After I got my parents one, I bought myself one. Oh, you were going the other way. I do think the D-pad on the controller is a little rough. What? That one should have worked. No. I don't remember how to do the continue. That would be 2-3 anyways. Well, fine. You know what? We're gonna go to the warp zone and warp to a different level. So there. And then I really do need to end this because I gotta go to work. I should have grabbed the extra life. Oh well. We're speedrunning this, baby. What I was going to say is, I do think that the D-pad on my NES Classic controller is a bit rough. I noticed it when I did a playthrough of Zelda a couple years ago. Because I'd be holding in one direction and he would kind of like shimmy a little bit like I was hitting multiple directions. But I think that death, when I started pulling back, I think my thumb was a little too centered and I just fat fingered the D-pad. Sure, let's go to 4. We're just skipping right past 3. Oh boy, I made a terrible mistake. Yeah, look at that. Give me those fireworks. Alright, I really should end it there. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this moment of reminiscing with me. And hope you all had a good Thanksgiving and have a great Friday. Until next time, my dear friends, until next time.